Hey everybody, welcome to the POS Podcast. Tonight I have with me Saber Spark, Hirasashi,
Hello.
and Jax Blade.
Hi.
Jax, you weren't here last time because your laptop broke.
Yeah, my laptop was busted by TSA.
Yeah,
So you got the classic version.
yeah.
Back,
Tom
sorry.
came and talked about
Yeah.
stuff.
I'm sorry. Stop. That was good. That was a fun show. I listened to it. I listened to it partly because it was like, I think you guys were talking about like horror cartoons, and I was like yelling at the screen.
Oh yeah,
Come on!
somebody asked about like horror animated movies and like.
I was like, what a day for Jax to not be here.
Yeah.
I was just like, say my name and I magically appear. Good one.
Yeah. So how was your guys' past couple weeks?
It's good. It's good. I almost got sick, but then I didn't because I'm fit, so it was weird. Because there was like this weird limbo of where I was like, I felt like a cold coming on, but I was like, no, fuck that. I know the health tricks to keep me from like getting sick. So like I just spam myself with garlic, ginger, echinacea, and vitamin C.
no.
Yeah, spam too. I just like got a whole can of it and just rubbing it down. But I just like started drinking all this stuff. So like I didn't get sick. I didn't get sick at all, but I was very fatigued. Like I was fatigued, like I was sick, but I wasn't.
Was it Concrete?
I think it probably was because I didn't sleep the night after Cameo, like because I literally stayed up till 4, and then my plane was like at 6, and then like I was just like I'll sleep on the plane, but it's only a 3-hour flight, so I didn't get to sleep. Then I had to come and go through a bunch of bullshit. So I think that's what it was. And then like I was just like, oh, I'm tired all the time and sick, but I don't feel sick, so it was weird. But I'm past it now, so I'm healthy.
That's good.
Nice.
That's good.
Yeah, Jacob Juarez in the chat said Jax just flexes and the germs exit his body.
Yeah. I was just screaming like, no, don't get sick, don't get sick, no.
When you made that sound, I don't know why, but I just imagined Arnold Schwarzenegger in Dragon Ball Z just.
Oh, bring it on! You Super Saiyan bitch.
Saber, you went to BabsCon.
I did. I went to a convention with Race and Laura.
Yeah, how was it?
It was fun. I enjoyed the hell out of it.
I know you got to meet the voice of Brain.
Yeah, Maurice Lamar or something like that.
Yeah.
Release Samar.
Kendrick Lamar.
He was a cool dude.
Yeah.
He
Damn.
was down to earth. It's a fucking funny story. Con. So apparently, when Race arrived to the con, he met some guy who was part of the staff, and Maurice was also nearby. And the guy was like, Race, I want you to introduce you to Maurice. And Maurice was like, oh, nice to meet you. And then the guy turned to Maurice and said, Maurice, I want you to meet AC Race Best. AC Race Best. He's famous. And Maurice was like, apparently was like, what? Okay. But Maurice was a good guy. The con was fun. Good food. It was a great Mexican place across the street. It's like a little taqueria, or however you say it.
Taqueria?
Taqueria, yes. It's this hole in the wall, mom and pop, like Mexican place.
You
Some
know,
of
if
the
it's a
best.
hole in the wall, then it's some good stuff.
Well, it's like part of a little strip mall area where it's kind of run down, and then it's a little corner slice of it. And they've been there for years. Great salsa, great chips, but the wet burritos. Oh man, I think they're my favorite in the world. So
That's high
Yeah.
praise.
oh, it is. It's
Literally, as I was saying that line, I was like, "This is Zootopia." Like, literally didn't read it that way.
Well, that is high praise. It was really good. There's also a diner in the street. It's pretty good too. But we had a good time. There were panels, ate some good food, saw other familiar faces. It was a good time. I enjoyed it.
Yeah. What about you, Hero? What have you been doing?
I have to ask Jax really quickly. When I said Kendrick Lamar and you said "damn," was that on purpose?
Yes, it was.
Oh my god, come on.
Yeah. That's why I was waiting for you to get it. That's why I was like, yeah.
Like on it, but I was like, I'm not gonna over
Yeah.
speak on Super. Yeah, okay.
Mhm.
Over speak. Anyway, my week has been mad plain. Nothing interesting has happened. I'm just
Oh.
living life.
Okay.
I might. My alma mater is selling pianos cheap for alumni, so I'm gonna go down on Thursday and see if I can get an upright for a decent price. That's
How big is it?
the regular size of an upright. I don't know. I can't measure uprights to like what, like Let me not say the wrong measurement. It's a standard, length.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Standard length.
It's just uprights aren't as front to back as big. Like if you look at a grand piano or a bigger grand piano, the front to back is like a really huge measurement, whereas uprights like a foot from the front to back, so it saves on space.
Nice.
But
Are you
the-
gonna teach your cat like the Aristocat song? The whenever they
Something skills I pass. Yes.
Oh, Santa Celine in the chat asks the house critical mode in Kingdom Hearts 3.
Oh my gosh. Okay. It's hard as shit. I'm not gonna lie. You get touched, you pretty much die. Maybe that's because I picked balance at the beginning of the game, which means you have a pretty decent amount of mana and health. I really should have gone with Defender, so I could have more health.
Yeah.
I'm playing as Mystic because I like learning all the magic spells. So I was like, let's have some mana to go along with it. But maybe if you played Defender, it would be a little easier to survive. But the way I'm playing it, pretty much you get hit, you die. So for that reason, when I was playing originally, I had to I didn't have to utilize really any of the abilities in the game. Like I could, they were there and I could use them, but it's just you can if you want to kind of deal. Now
Right.
I have to use them, otherwise I'll die, and that's to me at least. I'm not saying other people can't enjoy the game that they want to enjoy it, but for me, that's the way I like to play the game. That's the way I want to play the game. I want the things to be in the game, the things in the game be necessary to use. Otherwise, why are they in the game? So I'm having a good
Breath of
time.
the Wild, right? With how they actually made it to work, weapon fatigue forces you to actually try, I suppose.
Right. Yeah, I because I guess Ni no Kuni 2 is a game that suffered from having a lot of mechanics in it, but you didn't have to utilize any of them to win because the game was too easy. And that made me sad because I was like, some of these mechanics are cool, but I just have no reason to use them. So having a reason to use them in Kingdom Hearts 3 is making me really happy, and I'm having a really good time, actually.
Good.
Nice.
Mm.
Nice.
All right. Well, I guess we can move on to the topics. And if you want to ask us questions or send us super chats, you can do it at the second part of the show. Our Twitter handles are right there. What?
Hello?
What?
You just see some amazing
Do you see a ghost?
What? Why?
Dang.
paleo. Damn. He got Hawkeye.
What happened?
Wulan.
Oh, it's dead.
What?
And,
Oh shit!
Paleo. Can you hear us?
The podcast is done. No, the podcast
Oh
is
no!
awesome.
My
Wow.
are you there?
Yeah, we can
Yeah.
hear you now.
Okay. Are we back? Are
Yeah,
we still streaming?
I don't see. No, it says live stream offline right now.
Ah shit!
I guess the stream didn't want spoilers leaked.
That's what
It still says I'm streaming though. That's weird.
Live stream offline. Maybe it'll restart in a bit.
Is it back on?
No.
Nope, not
So
yet.
somebody said it's back on. I'm back.
Oh,
Where
okay.
are we back?
Are you
Okay.
black?
Hello.
Okay, we just
Two of
got
us are.
snapped, I guess. Okay, it's back.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's back.
Yeah, my internet just died for a moment.
Just bye.
Yeah.
Does someone meme that? Just have a thing of the most amazing whats and just have paleo. All right, well, so get on with it, and then just have him zoom in on that. He
Dang,
just
it is not back for me yet. But okay.
All right.
If everyone else is saying it's
the
back.
stream is back from. I mean, not. Yeah.
For me, it's
Yeah,
not there yet.
the chat says it's back. So
As long as they can see it, they're the ones that can.
yeah. So anyway, like I was saying, if you want to ask us questions, our Twitter handles are right there. You can ask us on Twitter, or you can use a super chat, and that would be very much appreciated. But first of all, we're going to talk a little bit, not too much, because we don't want to spoil anything.
Okay.
We'll talk about Endgame a little bit. But
People saying that they're not saying it.
What?
I don't see it. Still
Lots of
offline
peop-
for me.
yeah,
Thanos,
lots of people
don't
saying they don't
snap
see
the
it now.
podcast. I don't feel so good.
Dies
the
in-
POS podcast dies in Endgame.
It's not back? Sony said
Nope.
it is back.
I know 2 people said it was back. And
No,
now
3
people
people
say
said it
it's
was
not.
back.
And now for me, people are saying, "Oh, there it goes for me. I see it now."
Yeah. Refresh if you like somebody type
Push-
refresh in the thing.
If you can see us, say orange in the chat. Say orange, just so we can like see that it's
There
okay.
you go. It's there now. Yeah.
Hey, chat, what's your favorite fruit?
Oh, I can't participate. Actually, I'm in the chat. Screw you. I can participate. Orange.
Yeah, you're a good man here, Sashi.
Orange is a tasty.
You're a good man, Theon.
Yeah, that's the only fruit I
Right.
can eat. Like I just say, you're
Mhm.
automatically a good man.
All right. So anyway, yeah, we'll talk about Endgame a little bit. And I don't want to talk about really any spoilers in this podcast.
Oh, okay, so we're just going
because
to talk about
like
the
I
first two
already
trailers.
talked to Saber and Jax. Jax and I actually recorded something yesterday where we like
Yeah.
go over all the spoilers and like talk about what we think is going to happen to the MCU.
Mhm.
So we're not really going to talk about spoilers at all. We're just going to talk about like our general thoughts and then some of the stuff, the news around Endgame, because it's big.
There's news.
Yeah, there's
Yes.
news around it.
No, already?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
So yeah, Endgame I felt like was like a really good conclusion to this whole arc with the MCU. And like if they never made another Marvel movie again, I'd be fine. Because for like the past 11 years where they've been making these movies, I think it's been like a really good run for them. And the MCU to me is like my Star Wars. So yeah.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
it's better.
So, anyways, I'm Gren. It's so crazy that like this series, like I can't believe that it actually went this far. Because when I first saw Iron Man and freaking the Hulk back in 2008, I thought they were just going to be their own standalone superhero films. Then when Iron Man appeared at the end of the Hulk, I was like, oh snap! Oh, what the heck is this? And then like I was like, oh snap! Does that mean they're going to make Captain America and Thor and all these other movies? And they just constantly have made all these movies because it's just I mentioned this before in like in Twitter in my video, and I think with like Paleo and stuff like that, how like prior to 2008, no one really knew who like Iron Man or most of the main Avengers were. It was just like some people knew because Marvel versus Capcom or the cartoons or they had to read the comic books, but most of the time it was just like Iron Man, who's that? What the hell are you talking about? And it's just like, fuck, listen to this, it's gonna be awesome. And then like now it's just like a mainstream name along with all these other heroes, and like they've taken like so many characters, like they've taken Captain America, who a lot of people thought was lame, they've made him a great like iconic character that everyone loves and knows, like so he actually gets the respect he deserves. Thor, people didn't understand why Thor was there, but now they do, and he's like a great character. All these other characters that are just introduced, like the Guardians of the Galaxy, Luke Cage, Jessica Jones, even though those are the Netflix TV series, they're just like all these characters that you never thought much of are now like these mainstream names that you could go up to like practically
You're right. You're absolutely right. They brought them under the darkness.
Yeah, they used to be like B-list heroes, and now they're just like, oh, they're along those same lines as like top tier people. So like that is something I really do admire, and got to give my respect to Kevin Feige for just getting these actors, getting this series going, getting everything like brilliant. And it was just so phenomenal to see it conclude here, even though it's not technically concluding. And again, I told Palo this. I sort of feel bad, even though Spider-Man, my favorite superhero, I love that like he has a movie coming up, but it's just like you're following Endgame, and I feel sort of bad for you because it's just like, I mean, like we just had our big ass meal. Oh, here's some hors d'oeuvres for you. Here you go. Here's some hors d'oeuvres. There
But
you
I'm
go.
already
Here's some
full.
extra- No, you're gonna eat this hors d'oeuvre. You're gonna like it, okay? All right, you're gonna eat this. All right. It's just like it was. I feel bad for it, but I'm interested to see it, and I just yeah, like what Paleo said, like honestly, if they decide, you know what, we're done with MCU stuff, thank you, like we want to just thank you for the time, I'd be fine with it. But Marvel's never going to be like, you want more.
No, they're not going until it's
Yeah.
completely out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you want more of this shit. You do, and it's just like, yeah, you right.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, you right.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really enjoy the movie. I feel like it's more emotional than Infinity War was, and I don't know which one I like better at the moment. I think I'd have to. Well, actually, I did watch them back to back, because I watched it first like on the Thursday preview, with my dad, and then we. On the weekend, we watched the commentary track on Infinity War on the Blu-ray we had, and then we were like, let's go see it again. So we went to go see Endgame again. We tried to go see the see it at the theater closest to us, but that one was like almost completely sold out for both like that day and the day after. So we're like, damn, let's go to the theater that's down the street. That's a little less quality, because they didn't have like reserved seats or anything, so we could actually like get the tickets, and then get there early, and then like stand in line to get into the theater so we can get our seats.
Mhm.
But yeah, Endgame, it's made over $1 billion in its opening weekend, which has never been done
Insane,
before.
Bring me Avatar.
So yeah, 1.2 billion weekends in its opening.
Mhm.
1.2 billion dollars in its opening. Did I say weekends?
You said weekends.
Yeah.
That's a lot of weekends.
That's
my
a lot
God.
of
Weekends,
weekends.
Yeah, that is.
Have that many weekends existed in time?
Well, when we were amoebas, like.
Why are you asking us that question?
No, not at all.
Yeah.
The Earth is 4.53
I thought you were about to say the Earth
4.543
is
billion
flat.
years.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Wait. Oh God, it's close. I don't care to do the math. It's close. It's actually really close. Yeah, I just don't care.
Give it a little bit more time.
Yeah.
Be there, right?
Yeah, that requires me to do like a stupid
So-
fraction, like 2 sevens. I don't care.
But yeah, it's broken so many records of like in different countries and like different days. Like the facets has gotten to certain numbers. And it's already like it's crushed the domestic record for opening. Because I think before it was like Force Awakens was the biggest domestic opening.
Right.
And now it's Endgame, and it's hilarious that friggin' both Titanic and Avatar are both James Cameron films, and they've been number 1 and 2 for like so long. So Titanic, like, it's gonna lose its like number 2 spot probably soon, and then because like Infinity War and Force Awakens almost got it,
Yeah.
almost got past Titanic, but they couldn't.
It's amazing how those movies did so well. Like to this day, it's
Yeah.
like Avatar. You know, because you mentioned how it has no cultural input print really.
Yeah.
It's just
At least
like
not
it has
until
a
like
fluke
James
almost.
Cameron has his fucking 4 sequels planned coming out.
Wow, 4 sequels planned, and we haven't seen or did anything like since what 2009 is when
Yeah,
it came
like
out?
2020 is supposed to be when the second movie comes out.
Ooh, I don't see that coming. Get it?
Oh my God.
Waka waka. Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, but Endgame making like 1.2 billion in one weekend is probably gonna hit 2 billion next weekend.
He'll
Hopefully.
probably pull it off. He'll probably pass an Avatar.
Yeah,
What if
The thing
it
is,
hits?
will this ever happen again?
I don't think so.
Not for a
The
while.
last time I remember like movies being this big as far as like culturally was maybe Harry Potter. As far as like a franchise taking over like a decade basically.
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah.
So
Yeah. Well, it was a great movie. Great movie. I would say I still like Infinity War a bit more for certain reasons, but those are spoiler-esque reasons I can't get into. But
Yeah.
yeah, it was a fun, good movie that I highly recommend you go check it out. Do your part to get Endgame the number 1 spot, because we don't want those damn blue elves getting all the top stuff every day. Like, it's just so annoying. So go help.
yeah.
Freaking Avatar thinking it's top crap.
Anyway, yeah, that's all I wanted to say about Endgame at the moment. Because like, yeah, I don't want to give away anything. So what?
No, it's unrelated. I'll let
Okay.
you know in a second.
So we're gonna talk about a few trailers and
Well,
stuff.
if you're not talking about Endgame, then yeah, I'm silly. There's definitely been 1.2 billion weekends.
There's
Been like
what?
100. There's definitely been 1.2 billion weekends.
There has?
Duh.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
The-
duh.
well,
the Earth is like
well,
5 billion years
Yeah,
old.
4.5 billion years old. So
Oh
times
yeah,
that
yeah.
by
Oh,
52.
I thought you meant.
joking earlier.
I thought you meant like
were
another-
I just wasn't thinking straight because
Okay,
I was eating soup, like whatever.
I'm really does that affect your brain? You got a fucking ramen brain like Naruto.
Damn, this is good, man. What's math?
Yeah.
I thought you meant like more movies that have made that much. I was like, no.
What? Movies don't make weekends. What? That's not a currency.
No, I thought I thought you said there's been more 1.2 billion weekends, not more than. I didn't hear the than.
Okay. Yeah.
Also, where'd Saber go? Did he die?
I think he died.
How many is that? Let's see. Times 1, 2, 0, 0, 0,
1
0,
sec,
0,
I'm
0.
muted at the. Oh no, I think he already said
No.
that.
No, that
Yeah,
that's
200.
before.
There's been approximately 236 billion, 236,000, or 236 billion, 236
How do
million,
you know?
Weekends, because I calculated it.
Were you there?
When I was finished with my soup.
Were you there? Freaking Naruto with your soup? Okay.
I'm gonna assume the scientists know how old the Earth is. I sure don't. I don't know the Earth. I don't know the Earth
that little
is round.
sludge.
The Earth could be
hit the
flat,
Earth.
man. Who knows? I don't know. I'm just trusting scientists.
Oh god.
All right. I guess we'll move on. Our cameras are going to be a little bit so up right now because Saber, yeah, he got snapped.
Oh
So,
god.
Yeah.
Are we talking about that freaking whatchamacallit?
Oh, there he is.
Yeah, my internet dropped.
Oh, what's happening to us?
I'm next.
That was weird.
That'd be weird. No, hold
Yeah.
on. Let me change my Wi-Fi. No, actually, I better not do that.
Yeah, you better not. You'll.
Yeah,
All right.
I'll drop out. Are we talking about that thing with the flying lizards? And
That's what I'm talking about.
the flying lizards and the
Oh no.
Okay,
All right.
because I saw that. I could talk for hours.
All right. The first trailer we're going to talk about is actually something you're interested in, Jax. Is
yeah.
Child's Play.
Yes. I'm curious because Mark Hamill is Chucky now, and he isn't using his Joker voice.
Yeah.
Like, I was so surprised. I was like, I thought he was going to use like a Joker voice because it's just like naturally, oh, you're going to be a psychotic laughing killer. But again, the thing I don't know about this movie is I don't know how it's going to play out with him, because like in the original movie, Chucky is a serial killer who puts his soul into a doll, and then he has to like change his soul into a boy so he become human again. But like in this movie, he's completely AI, so it's sort of like a more fucked up version of Small Soldiers, that like 90s movie that was like Gremlins. And I'm really interested what they're gonna do with it, because it's just like I don't know if he's gonna be quipping it out like he usually does, because he says, like, that's the thing about Chucky, he's just such a shit talker about what he does. I just can't imagine AI doing stuff like that. I know, of course, there's Ultron, but like I just never like I just can't imagine like how the AI is gonna be. And
Yeah.
I'm really curious about it though, because it's, you know, Chucky's one of my favorite slashers. So yeah, I don't know. It's weird. I'm really curious.
It's still really funny that it's coming out the same weekend as Toy Story 4.
The exact same day as Toy Story.
Yeah.
The exact same day. So it's just like, hey mom, let's go see the toy movie. All right. What is it? Watch them back to back. That'd be great. An older brother takes his kids to see. Oh god. But yeah, I can't wait for Child's Play. That looks like it's gonna be it's not gonna be as good as the original, because, well, I mean, what's interesting is the creator of the original Child's Play, he is not having it with this. He's like, I don't know her. I don't want anything to do with her. I still got my TV series coming, and my movies are still ongoing. So it's just like,
that's kind of weird how they're like have like two different things going on.
Yeah, because I always thought the rule was like, if a series is ongoing, you can't really reboot it. Like if you were I thought they like Halloween proved me wrong with this, and so did Texas Chainsaw Massacre, where like they have the original series, then they have the remake series, but then they have a sequel to the original series. I thought like once they reboot the series, that means that, oh yeah, well, we only can do reboot stuff now. But no, it's not. No, guess not. Don't fuck with the Chuck. That'll be cool.
All right, next thing. Let's talk about Men in Black International.
Do you think it's gonna have a song?
I don't know.
freaking song. Oh, Men in Black 3 didn't have a song. Shit.
Yeah.
Never mind.
And it's starring Thor and Valkyrie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thor and Valkyrie, they got just chemistry.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, Chris Hemsworth and Tessa Thompson.
Do you think Will Smith and Tommy Lee Jones will make a cameo since they're in the trailer? Like they're they're in the past.
Yeah.
Because you see them like look around like, yeah, we had to drink.
Yeah, I didn't even know like another Men in Black was being worked on because I haven't seen Men in Black 3.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Men in Black 3 isn't actually half bad, I wouldn't say. Like Josh Brolin was pretty good as okay. Another time travel movie. Yeah, it was that was a pretty good thing. What else was there? I mean, honestly, they could just I always say like they have Men in Black the series, which was actually pretty competent.
Yeah.
They're still stuff, so they could have just taken stuff from there, but I don't know. We'll see. Maybe they'll do that.
Yeah, what's funny is that there was a version of the trailer released that didn't have any music in it.
Oh, like the Mummy.
Yeah. I remember we watched it because I saw it posted on Twitter. So that was the first version of the trailer I saw. And then I saw it again when I had my second viewing of Endgame with the music. And I was like, oh, I see what they were doing there. But the ones without it just had like the Chris Hemsworth like screams. It's like the same ones too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like,
That would be like maybe they'll do stuff from like the Men in Black comics because that would be interesting if they did that. 'Cause I know like who brought it up in the thing. Seal? Yeah, Seal brought it up. I'm sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. If it's Seal, Monolith. I'll just call you Monolith. Yeah, Monolith. That sounds nice. That's a cool name, Monolith. It's very powerful. Like Sauron has one of them. Yes. But yeah, Men in Black. Hopefully, I mean, I'm not really super hyped for it. The only thing I'm hyped for this year is just Godzilla and the Thing and the Don Bruno, Kira Matero, and
Yeah.
the My Hero Academia Season 4 and Star Wars Progression.
All right. All right. There was a Star Wars trailer, but I didn't even put it on here.
You didn't put it on?
Yeah.
I didn't believe it was real when I first saw it. I was just like, yeah, that's not real. This is a fan trailer. I don't believe it. And then,
All right. Saber, you still there?
I am. Sorry, my internet's been a little bit hiccupy, but I think it's starting to come back.
So next thing
How's
we're gonna
this
talk
dragging?
about. Well, I put the Star Wars thing on there. Is Secret Life of Pets 2.
did you see that movie?
What?
Is it out?
No, it's not out yet.
just-
It's
say,
there's a
no.
trailer.
Yeah.
The,
Is there a new
full
trailer?
full trailer of it. Like not just the character trailers they've been doing, but like a full trailer.
No, I haven't seen that.
I haven't seen that one. Is it any better than character trailers they've been putting out?
I got yelled at by the director.
Yeah,
The
that's hilarious.
Wait, what happened?
Why are you getting yelled at by people?
What you do? What happened?
He. So there's an Avengers.
He yelled at me.
He's one of the bus stop. But there's that hashtag going around. He's like, "Don't spoil Avengers," you know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess the writer for Secret Life of Pets wanted to do their own little like version for Secret Life of Pets,
Don't spoil Secret Life of Pets. Yeah.
which I thought was hilarious because I'm like, maybe they're being ironic. Like maybe they know that they're already spoiled.
Right.
But like the Secret Life of Pets, like that was one of the most revealed trailers I've ever seen. First like 15 minutes is almost like it's on trailer.
Yeah.
Right.
And one thing that's even worse is Sing.
Oh yeah.
So the
Illumination does that with a lot of their movies.
because they don't care. It's not plot.
And we don't care either.
It's just like whatever. And the something don't spoil the plot to Secret Life of Pets 2. And I replied to his tweet saying, "Don't worry, the trailers already did that."
Oh.
And then I said, "Don't worry, the trailers already did that." LOL. And I do LOLs to a lot of my tweets because it's just kind of
It takes the like
It
heat off.
softens the
it.
blow.
Yeah.
yeah. Same way where like nowadays, whenever I remember being raised where it's like you use an exclamation point if you're exclaiming something, and nowadays I use exclamation points for like joy, like I can't wait to see you. Hope you're doing well. Thanks a lot. If I want to get my point across, like exclaiming, I put it all in caps. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
Exclamation points are no longer good enough.
Yeah, they're not. So that Unless you want to add like 5 of them in or something, with a 1 thrown in there for fun. But getting back to it, so yeah, he replied to my tweet saying, "Nope, LOL, Raffle Lamo," like all in caps.
Awful. Oh my god, Raffle.
And
How long ago was that?
it was like, I think like last week, and it was like last Friday, and I was like, okay, like mentally, like, oh my god, this is the writer, he's getting pissed off, and then he deleted his tweet. And then he by screen cap, because for whatever reason on Twitter my phone keeps mobile tweets, and he replied with just a nope instead, because he's doing quote tweeting, so he's telegraphing this to his audience.
Right. I see here this tweet is unavailable. Yep.
And what's weird is like he I think he went back to like his Raffle one. I don't know. He messed around with a bunch of them. And I never. The thing is, when he did just the nope version, I screen capped the one where he's like, I guess, trying to be an ass. And I said, "You dropped this."
Damn.
Which he only replied with he in all caps, "Yeah," and that was it. And that's the last of it. I didn't want to let my audience know or do anything. It's just more of a he's like what else do you expect from someone who wrote The Secret Life of Pets? Like, who fucking cares? I just thought it was funny. I'm like, I pissed him off.
I guess we could see where the Illumination staff's mental state is.
Yeah, right. Just a bunch of minions running around their head like But yeah, that was a thing. That's that, I suppose.
Okay.
I wonder if you blocked me. Let me see. You keep talking until then. I'll find out.
All right. So yeah, Secret Life of Pets 2. I'm still gonna see it because I see everything, but it's
yeah, that's like Hirosashi's favorite movie, the first one. You love that rabbit.
Kevin Hart? It's Kevin Hart. I like Kevin Hart.
Yeah, I know. I do like Kevin Hart. What do you got?
Ricky! That was a good joke though. You can't even.
Yeah.
I was like dying legit though.
Yeah.
He has not blocked me. I'm just like fine. I wouldn't want him to or not, but whatever. Just do his own thing. But again, it's just a funny story. It's like whatever.
Yeah. All right. Last trailer, that one I forgot about. Star Wars.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, what can you say at this point? It's just sort of like, people are mixed on Last Jedi. People, for the most part, liked Force Awakens. They said, like, it was either a reboot, but most people liked that movie. And then, like, with this one, it's just sort of like, I mean, let's finish this off. Let's see how this goes. Like, that's where I'm at right now. Just
yeah, right. It's almost like just seeing it to the grave.
It's unfortunate because I feel like they should have had J.J. Abrams like write for the entire trilogy and also have more time between the movies. Like, rather than having one of the main trilogy every couple of years, have it like every 3 years.
Like the original trilogy.
Yeah.
And like in the prequel trilogy too, it was every 3 years.
Yeah, every 3 years, and not worry too much about the side stories they were doing.
Yeah.
Because like they already said like we're gonna take a break from the side stories because people got burnt out.
They're probably gonna reassess things now that the Fox content. They're gonna go, let's flesh this out a bit differently because I mean a big part of like Avatar coming out, I was like, how are they gonna do this with Star Wars and Marvel and compete? And it's like, oh, Disney bought them, and now they can pace it out when they want.
Yeah.
True story. Well, I just hope they got some good lightsaber fights, and apparently who's back. So it's just like, well, that kind of underwhelms the third one. Okay.
Yeah.
That's whatever.
I'm sorry.
What? Laughing about Ricky?
I'm laughing about Ricky.
You laugh? Okay, yeah.
Back when you were in a better place, you were Ricky. This is the same picture every time. I love it. It was a really good job.
All right.
That movie. It was the second one. For real.
Speaking about Disney, I feel like I want to I have to talk about this rumor because like a lot of people still believe it, but it's not. That whole rumor about like Dumbo being re-edited for Disney Plus, it's like it was from like one site, and they didn't have any source for it.
What are you talking about?
There was this thing going around in like entertainment news websites where they were saying like, oh, for Disney Plus they're going to re-edit Dumbo to like get the crows out of it.
Nah, fuck that. You need to have those good old crows, boy.
Yeah.
You need those crows in there, son.
Because it wouldn't make any sense for them to do that because like they're sort of a vital plot point of like how Dumbo flies.
It's like they go overboard, and they go like the complete opposite of like where it's like super uber PC, where it's just a bunch of like nerdy black guys wearing like turtlenecks, and they're like,
golly gee,
like a bunch of Steve Urkels.
Oh my god, this elephant can fly. Can you guys believe it? It's freaking insane. I know. I mean, yes, I do know that. It's crazy. Oh god.
Just don't make them crows. Make them like some other bird.
What, a raven?
Mhm.
Blackbird.
Jimothy Raven.
Make them pigeons.
Jimothy.
Jimothy Raven.
Yeah, because like the website that said it, like they said they like reached out to Disney, but they had no comment, but they had like no source for it either. Like there was no.
You okay?
He really tickled himself.
Jimothy Raven. I don't know. Stupid. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
it was from one site though, yeah, right?
Yeah.
I saw that as
One site that had no source.
But
So,
it also
yeah.
said that Song of the South's not going to be on the thing, right?
Yeah, which like we don't know that
It's
either, but
probably-
it's probably not.
Probably.
Yeah,
Why?
like it's safe to assume that
I want to see Brad Rabbit now.
because they haven't released it on anything since like the 80s, I think.
Oh, it's on the Blu-ray, son.
Oh my god, they have like a bunch of Fat Albert characters. I have a question for you guys. Actually, this might be a bit of a tangent, but I want to ask. Do y'all think Fat Albert characters are offensive?
No.
Nah.
Nah, not
Okay,
really.
so-
I mean, the
I
only
don't
one
think
who
so
would be
either.
quote unquote offensive.
They
to
have
some
some of
people
the kind of some of the same clothes as the crows in Dumbo.
Wait, at what point do you? Okay, so this is hard for me to ask and put it into words. But at what point is like I don't know? It's
a
like
stereotype.
yeah, where someone's like a character's like, oh, I'm a Chinese, and then they're like, no, you can't do that. It's offensive. But then some Chinese guys like, but I actually talk like that. Like
Well, it's like those robots from Transformers 2.
or Apu. I'm sorry. Continue.
Yeah.
Or
Ooh.
I was just saying something earlier today about Speedy Gonzales, where like Mexican people like they love Speedy Gonzales.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
It's weird. I guess if it's like the writing is like picking on the character and dragging them across the coals, I can see that. But if it's like I don't know, a character who actually has some heart, like but talks a certain way, like I don't know, it is hard. It sucks so bad because I want to talk about this in the most unbiased of ways for knowledge.
But you're on the internet.
Yeah,
you're
and
on the
also
internet.
a white guy, and I feel like it instantly gets a slap on the wrist where it's like you can't talk about that. I'm like, duh, why not? Like I'm not saying the N word. I just want to talk about like racism and how that's one of the things I want to do is racism.
Well, it's
and
even because you got me and Hero here, so it balances out. See, so it's not like you're just like attacking.
You know America loves Oreos, right?
Exactly.
Just
Well, it's not like
stay in the
that.
middle of both of us and you're safe.
Yeah, you're double.
I'm saying the worst things ever right now.
No, I mean, if I stand on the left, you stand on the end. It's double stuff. There you go.
double stuff for
You call him fat?
I'm about to say it. Like, it's just double stuff. And I'm like, I'm not fat.
no, it's because there's two of us.
Yes. Freaking same.
I thought he was making a fat joke.
Do you
I'm
guys
like
like
the nicest one here, Saber. I would never.
Do you guys like Oreos?
They're passable.
They're
My mom
they're overrated.
Yes.
will take like the cream from outside of them, and she'll like put the cream in the sink and use the cookies on her ice cream. And I'm just like, and it, literally everyone else does the opposite, where they eat the cream and throw the cookie away, but she like throws the cream in the freaking.
Really? Oh my
Yeah.
god, this is a bit of a random tangent as well, but in the same vein of food, because Taylor showed me this green text where this guy's like, go to lunch, pulls out Nutella sandwich. Hey, Anon, you eating a poop sandwich? And it's
Yeah.
like, that just ruins everything. It's like, Fuck!
God.
I made a poop sandwich.
Well, it's like when you're eating those freaking Cinesticks that like are covered with that certain icing, and someone's like, "Oh, enjoying your cum sandwich." It's like, why'd you say this?
Wait, why are you talking about Cinestics? Hold on, let me see this.
I don't even know what those are.
You know those Cinesticks where they like pour the icing on
Yeah,
top
yeah,
and
you
the
could have like
looks
icing on it.
Yeah, suggestive.
Yeah.
And then someone's like enjoying your cum sandwich. It's just like, why are you saying this? I was enjoying my nice
Yeah,
little
we
dessert,
we
and
used
you
to
had
sell
go
those
ruin it.
at or I guess they still do sell Cinesticks at Domino's. Yeah.
I just pour this white icing all over it. Good.
Yeah.
I like it.
All right. Well, I guess we can move on to Q&A.
Agreed,
So.
Tunjay.
Oh, I was gonna say I'm just interested in like where Disney draws the line in terms of like their old movies and like what is seen as kind of like not PC. Because
Yeah,
like,
I wonder
they-
why they said that oh, they were gonna re-edit Dumbo. Well, why aren't they going to re-edit Peter Pan?
Peter Pan.
Yeah.
Right? Peter Pan.
No,
Oh my
Peter
God.
Pan. That one seems a bit worse, actually. Well, Jim Crow's pretty fucking hard. That's
Yeah, it's pretty
that
bad.
right there.
I'd say they're kind of on par. I gotta be honest. Like they're right next to each other.
Because
I was like, when I was watching Peter Pan, I was like, dude, I don't know, man. Like this is rough.
I thought Tiger Lily looked okay,
Mhm.
but like at the same time, I'm like, how much of this is them blowing up Native American culture and saying like, oh, there's a bunch of red-skinned people who just go, oh, that's it. There's more to it than that. But like, I mean, I feel like Disney came back with Pocahontas, which I'm not saying is historically accurate, or like Brother Bear, and it's like, okay, here's a better look on Native American culture, a little bit better, versus. What if I ran, Which, by the way, is a very fucking hype song for beats. I think it's catchy as hell. But the context of that song, man, it makes you go like, fuck, I want to like this song, but I can't.
It's interesting. They like celebrate certain movies. I'm like, they have some bad stuff. They like Lady and the Tramp too with the Siamese cats. Yeah, man, I don't know.
What about that one scene in Aristocrats where they're
Aristocrats with their
playing
playing chopsticks with chopsticks? And I was like, oh my
I found another one. I was recently watching Don Bluth films, and in All Dogs Go to Heaven, in the beginning, there was that song called like "You Can't Bring a Good Dog Down," and they're talking about like, what about the luck of the Irish or the yada yada of the Germans, and then they're like, all the Chinese, and they have the little slanted eyes in the hat, and they put their hands together. And it's like fuck, man, you don't. Those days are over. Good.
Like it's rough not being the race to be offended by it, because like you don't want to be offended for someone when they aren't themselves offended, right? But you kind of look at it and you're like, ooh, like man, that's rough.
Right, exactly.
Right, it's a tough subject for real. But I think you can look at Jim Crow and be like, come on, y'all.
that was the name itself kind of seals the deal.
Jim Crow laws. You see
Pretty
my
sure
people,
everyone's-
they moving now.
Pretty sure everyone's on the same page for that one.
I mean, like it's like that Bugs Bunny thing where like he was pretending to be a slave. And and he's
That's
just
one
like,
of our boys.
Yeah, that's one of our boys. Yankee dude, don't want to you traitor. Don't beat me, master. Please don't beat me, master. Don't beat this title by. It's just like it's so wrong and reasonable. It's funny. Oh god.
All right. Oh yeah, Dabber says, don't forget Fantasia. Yeah, they had to edit that one.
Oh, yeah,
It's funny because
Yeah.
people.
Yes, I remember.
Gollywogs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the what?
the racist thing out. You know.
Oh, okay. Because I know that, like, I remember back in the day, someone's like, "Oh, there's offensive black like stereotype in
Yeah, called
Fantasia."
gollywogs.
Well, I thought they meant the zebras holding like the fans for the fat white guy on the who got drunk, and I'm like, they look okay. I mean, it's zebra-ish and it's kind of African, you know, throwback. But then I saw the footage they're talking about, and I'm like, hold the fucking phone.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That was really bad.
That was bad, and very out of place too. I'm glad it's gone. It had no place in Fantasia.
Right.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that doing in ancient Greece? You know, come on.
All right,
I mean,
so-
you could say the same about Hercules and the Black Girls.
That was
That didn't
charming
bother
because that was gospel singing, which
About gods.
Yeah, I was like, Yeah, I'm not gonna be like too hard on it, but I was just like, why are y'all here?
I thought it was kind of a funny little contrast because like a lot of gospel singers.
Oh yeah,
are-
racism is funny, Saber.
I'm
Sure.
on your side.
There ain't no racism there. It's just the wrong.
I'm right with you, Saber.
I'm just poking fun at him.
It was a good contrast because Episcopalians are the ones I think who do the oh praise the Lord and ba-da-da-da-da. And to have a bunch of like that singing about Greek gods is pretty funny. I think it's good.
I agree with you, Saber. I'm
Hero,
right
I
with
think
you.
you, the black man, are wrong.
Yeah. See, I'm a quarter white.
The white man's putting you in your place.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm a
The
quarter
irony,
white.
see, it's irony.
There's no irony.
I'm sorry. It's what there are two words that people always fuck up: irony and literally.
Oh my god.
All right. So there was a question, a super chat from the last time that Deli 18 had that we didn't get to because we ended the show. Says Hirosashi. So that Saber song thing, is that a YouTube listen only exclusive song, or yeah? Do you have a download link to it?
He's got it on the channel.
It's on his channel, bro.
I have it on my channel, yeah.
He nailed that one.
Yeah, that's on my channel. I put it up there because people
was
kept
April
asking,
Fool's
which
Day.
is fine. Yes, it was on April Fools. I forgot about that. That's funny.
All right, and then we have a couple of super chats from Malik Webster. Thoughts on Star season 4? I haven't seen last weekend's episodes or this weekend's episodes yet.
You're muting, you said? You say he's muting?
We
Okay,
haven't. We're not
he
spoiling
deafened,
anything.
yeah.
Okay. I haven't seen. Oh, well, actually, I have. That's a lie. Like, I got to the episode where, I think it was after Ponyhead gave like the certain girl a show, like a certain, yeah, and then
Yeah.
I think that was after. Okay, wait. What was the last episode I saw?
Yeah, we haven't seen the latest one, Paleo.
Yeah,
What was the
Needs
one
to
where
look up.
Queen,
or last weekend's.
where she was like with the family, and then they were like bothering her outside?
Yeah, that was like one of the earlier ones. That was
Yeah.
like one
Yeah.
of the first ones.
That was
I think
from
it was-
earlier in the month.
Okay, I saw the
Mhm.
buff mark. Saw that. I
It's just thoughts on it. So far, it's good. I love Eclipsa.
Yeah.
Eclipsa's such a good
No,
character.
but
and
oh yeah,
she's
Deli
making
18
this-
said he was looking for a download link.
Is there not a download link?
just
Yeah,
go to
is there one in the
I don't.
in the
know,
description? I thought there was.
Maybe not. That was a little bit ago. I can go check. But while I'm checking, yeah, Star Season 4 is really good so far. I think I don't think the show is like evolving around Star and Eclipsa right now, and Eclipsa just adds so much to the show. I love it.
Yeah.
There's no download link.
It's a good show. It's a good show, people. If you're not watching Star, go watch it.
I can make one specifically for you, Deli. That sounded like I was trying to make him guilty. I really wasn't. Like, I can literally make one specifically. Okay. Like, as soon as I said it, I was like, that sounded, like, really snide.
Did Saber say something about like muting himself or something?
I
yeah,
think so,
he didn't
yeah.
want it
Alright.
because he's still
Alright.
not caught up on it.
Thank you.
And then Christina asks thoughts on She-Ra season 2. I
haven't
haven't
gotten to it yet.
I haven't
watched it
seen
yet.
I haven't seen She-Ra.
I think the first season was pretty good, and I think people gave it a hard time because feminist bullshit. But I think it was like a pretty good show. Like I enjoyed it. I just can't wait for Prince Adam to show up. I haven't watched season 2 yet.
All right.
So there we go.
Major Mekazawa asks he has a few questions here. What's your favorite box set of a TV show? Mine's Neon Genesis Evangelion Platinum Collection set.
Right now, this DuckTales 2017 set that I have.
Oh.
Oh! I thought he meant, like, toys. Oh, I'm silly. I realized right when I said it.
I was about to say like what? They have that on Blu-ray.
I have mostly
I'll buy it.
movies.
Yeah.
I don't have a lot of shows.
I don't think I have any. I only have.
Other than like I have like all the Adventure Time DVDs.
This one's fun. This is a good thing, but I wish it was on Blu-ray.
Yeah, I want it on Blu-ray,
Yeah.
and that recently went up in price because they stopped making like it in
Yeah.
general.
Oh,
And
so,
I got it.
But I want them to make like a Blu-ray set with that in the movie,
Yeah, that was a good one.
and also like the specials.
Here's a cool one too. The samurai.
Oh yeah, the Samurai Jack one. Yeah, I'd like to get that, and the
Cool.
Batman one and the Gravity Falls one.
yeah, the Lion King one
And
that
then we
I
got
got not
these
too long
two.
ago.
These two boys. This one was good. This
One
is a good
Punch
box
Man,
set.
and I don't know what that is.
Avatar.
Oh, it's Avatar. Okay.
Avatar.
Yeah.
Have you ever said the T in Avatar ever?
Avatar.
I heard it on. Where did I hear? I think it was a stupid Game Grumps episode. And it was like, I will watch it Avatar. Watch it Twilight. And now I can't stop saying it like that. And then there's
Oh my goodness.
this Hey Arnold. I like this. This is cool. I have a lot of box sets. I like box sets.
He asks, Major Mekazawa has another question asking, which Stanley Kubrick film would you like to see on the big screen first? I'd say 2001: A Space Odyssey. I'd like to see that.
Really?
That'd be
You
really
wanna stay
cool
in
to see
theater?
on the big screen.
I'm sorry, Dave. But I can't say it in the theater that long. Well, actually, that's a lie. I said
That's a you
Yeah.
question. I don't know the answer to that.
And we got a super chat from Enigma Prince. Says, what shows do y'all have? Do y'all want Disney to remake in a good form for Disney Plus in addition to their new content and movies? To remake?
Just
Remake?
Remake? How do you
Oh,
mean?
I want them to make a Goof Troop. That'd be great.
Well, so like they can have like their own Disney cinematic universe where it crosses.
Yeah,
over
with DuckTales and stuff. Because like
Yeah,
that
that'd be cool.
place that they're at, I forgot what it's called in Goof Troop, but they mentioned it in DuckTales, so that'd be cool.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, so I'm still not clear on the question. Like, when you say
Remake.
you mean like reimagined?
Yeah.
Do you mean like a continuation or just a straight remake? Because like I'd love to see like, you know, for instance, like the Thundercats remake had that anime remake and the thing, and that
Yeah.
was like pretty awesome. So is that what you mean, like that Enigma? Because I can
No,
think of, like, a
he
couple.
says remake, so I'm
Okay,
I'm assuming like remake, like the DuckTales 2017.
Like it is new episodes,
Yeah.
but it's the same property. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so,
So-
like
so,
DuckTales
like DuckTales
80s versus
2017.
DuckTales 2017. Okay.
Dude, I want Lizzie McGuire 2019.
What do you want? Like a? Do
It-
you want?
it'd
that
be interesting.
continuation, though?
It would be interesting for them. Yeah, somebody said a new Gargoyles.
New
Mhm.
Gargoyles will be cool, but he's working on Young Justice, like they said, so that's true. A remake of Kim Possible wouldn't be. I'd be interested in like her and Ron's kids, maybe, possibly. Like but then those shows never go well. Disney shows. Recess one, no, because that'd just be another Boruto shit. I fucking know. TJ, it's BJ, and now he's got like his friends. You want a decom? Dude, they can remake Smart House. Smart House with the new stuff. Oh,
Or
that'd be cool.
Xeon of the 21st
the 21st, yeah. They don't need to remake the Proud Family. I love the Proud Family, but they don't need to remake it.
You
Yo,
watched it recently, though?
remake Brandy and Mr. Whiskers. Let's go.
Nah,
I
I only
crush
want
on
is that
Brandy.
remade as TV. Yeah, dude, same here.
Right, yeah.
Wait, actually, but no, hold on. How many furry spots do I have left? Can I say that?
30 spots?
Yeah, what did you
does
say?
that mean?
Because me and my friend Mike have this thing where we can, if we like more than 5 anthro characters, it's like, yeah, you're a furry piece of shit. But if we only like 3 or 4, we're good. So I'm looking like,
If you like more than
What
5,
is that? Y'all just made that shit up.
yeah, we did.
Like-
We're
like
actually
if you-
do it. Thank you very much.
like if you're attracted to more than 5, or you just like
yeah,
them.
if we're like attracted to more
Okay.
than 5, then we got to because like he had that like deer girl, and then like I had Debbie, and there was this big argument that Debbie from Goof Troop was like a furry thing
Oh
because she's
my
like she has a
God.
body of a female, but her face looks like a dog, and it's like, well, no, her body is female, majority of it's female, and she's not covered in fur, so yeah, she's not a furry, so I counted that, so that doesn't count, so I can keep that. So hold on, Brandy. Okay, I still got 2 spaces left. I can put
I
Brandy in
mean,
there.
like my actual answer is thinking Goof Troop, but
Yeah.
Is Brandy a teen? I was a kid when that show came out.
Brandy's a teenager, yeah. But
Yeah, and I was a kid.
All right.
Wait, what happened to that 101 Dalmatian Street show? Is it like actually happening?
I think so. I mean, it's being aired overseas, but I don't know if it's
Yeah.
where it's being aired here.
lied. Fillmore is what I actually want.
Oh, Fillmore was
Oh.
dope, but I want a
Yeah.
continuation.
Yeah.
Though the main guy who voiced him got hunted by a bounty hunter, so they can't really.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, for real?
Yeah, Orlando Brown, the guy who was on That So Raven.
Oh, is that him?
Yeah, he did the voice
Oh.
on Fillmore, and he did all these drugs and crazy stuff. And he
Yeah.
was under house arrest, and he wasn't supposed to leave the state, but he left the state. So these bounty hunters came to his house and arrested
What?
him. Yeah, and so, like I put it in the.
I didn't know it was him.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, dude.
interesting.
Yeah, he.
They can find some.
Yeah, they could find someone else.
Yeah, that's why. He's on that.
Let's see, there was one more from Major Mikazawa
Oh,
here.
The Weekenders! Oh my God, Jaylene, that is right. The Weekenders was fucking ended too soon. Oh my God, that was such a
Would
good
recess
movie.
work nowadays with like I know it sounds weird, but like the recess
Did it have recess?
Yeah, they have recess, so they'd be sitting on their phones doing the Fortnite dance. I'm old now. But like legit though, like are those days gone? Like do kids actually like run on the reset on the playground anymore?
Well, I mean,
don't
like-
know. Maybe.
Well, I
don't
think
know.
the question is this: like, I think they do have recess, but again, they have their phones. But I still think like you'll have like your categories, like you'll have the kids like who are like the Rhonda Wellington Lloyds, who are just like, oh fine, we'll just.
Wow, you remember her middle name and everything. Dang.
Yes, I do. 'Cause I rewatch Hey Arnold on a healthy amount, my friend. So let me tell you this. Okay. What else?
Kids
I mean,
have a
look-
lot of energy though, so you figure they'd probably still wanna.
Yeah,
do
they'd be
recess,
running
right?
around playing soccer, football, or something like that.
Recess is also healthy for kids to get out there and play.
Yeah.
And then they're like, once you're in 6th grade, you're old enough. It's
That
like,
was
boy, I am
stupid.
not. Like, I am still a little child.
I was so pissed off when that happened in 6th grade. I was
Same,
like,
dude.
what the fuck? How am I supposed to get my 8 miles in today? What the fuck is this? Because I used to run around the track just constantly.
That is bullshit. Like
It's really ridiculous, honestly.
At least, what's funny? In high school, during our lunch, there was like, you could have a recess outside because they had like a sports thing you could go play at instead of like eating lunch. So that was just like.
That's not healthy. You gotta have both.
Well, no. That's what I'm saying. Like, after you ate lunch, you go play. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you just, like, after you got your food, you ate, you go play football. And it was just like, oh, wow, that's cool.
All right. Next thing. Nathaniel Foga asks, what are you guys anticipating the most for your trip at MomoCon?
Oh, swimming with the whale sharks, hands down.
Yeah.
But that's more of an outside of moment.
Yeah, it's like before we actually do stuff at the con.
Well, Laura's really excited because the guy who developed Doki Doki Literature Club is going to be there, so she's excited about that.
Wait, wasn't that the person
But
she met
last
last
time, right?
That was Daddy Daydream.
Dream Daddy or something.
Oh,
yeah,
because the guy kissed some guy.
Yeah, it was wild. I think I'm just excited to go walk around and see everything. Like, I know it sounds kind of like a slight to Brony conventions, but like these cons that we're going to, they're multi-genre. They feel like there's a lot more going on, and I get excited. I'm like, I'm gonna go check out and see if here's the gaming area. I'm gonna go check out the vendor hall now and see all the different kinds of content that's just not strictly pony. I'm gonna see the cosplay. I'm gonna go see all these different panels of things that I've never heard of. Like this pony stuff, I've done it so much that it's like I can.
Lost his luster. It's like when
Yeah.
Squidward was in that place with all the
Wow,
Squidwards.
you nailed it.
Yeah, it's just like literally, it's just the same thing over and over again. Like, it was so weird going to BronyCon after going to MomoCon. It's just like, it's like a baby. Wow, it's just like nothing. It's just like, it's so small compared to MomoCon. I remember when we were all at MomoCon, I was like, this place is fucking massive. It's just like, hey,
You're like,
wow.
there's so many different things. I want to take
I think-
pictures of all the cosplay.
I'm excited also because like this is gonna sound weird and very pretentious, but I get to walk around and Saber Spark the like YouTuber.
Big
not
loser.
Saber Spark the Brony. Well, that's a given. But like to be able to go like, hey, like I'm not like some Brony like specifically. I'm actually like dude
Some
more
brony.
some Brony piece of shit garbage, you know. But there's more possibilities at MomoCon that in general it gets me excited to see all the faces, all the people there, and it's a larger pool of people to check out.
Mm. And I'm excited to play Tune Them, which is a Sega rhythm game that only exists in Japan because the Sega network doesn't exist outside of Japan. Thanks, Sega. But Tune Them's a rhythm game that looks incredibly fun, and it'll be on MomoCon.
And he's
Not
gonna
wait
get
to
into
try.
this battle with this Asian girl, and he's gonna be his rival the entire con. He's gonna be talking about like, this is girl, she's freaking insane. I gotta like beat her.
I'm trying to figure out which way I have to point. It's this way.
You're
This
pointing
way.
at it. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'll like try to meet Charles Martinet there, the voice of Mario, and like have him sign my like Mario Odyssey copy or something.
All
That'd
the
be
Steven
cool.
Universe people will be there too. Like literally every one of them.
Yeah. Though Estelle's only
Every
going to be there
single
for
one of them?
Thursday
Yeah, I think so. Like every. Oh yeah, like the famous.
because she
one.
had a scheduling conflict.
Oh,
Which really sucks.
Yeah.
Take me on the way, and we'll be swimming with freaking giant dolphins, so we won't be able to see.
I'm excited about that. Really
Giant
excited.
dolphins. Where?
You know what he means.
Yeah.
To see the whale sharks though, like to swim underneath.
Yeah.
can't wait to swim in its mouth and see what happens.
Legitimately excited. Just the alien experience of being with creatures that are like that dwarf us. I'm so fucking excited for that, guys. It's ridiculous.
You know there are other fish in there too.
Wait,
Yeah, I
what?
know,
Are you
the-
serious?
But they don't dwarf him.
This man.
Well, the manta rays, because
Dude. Oh god.
their manta rays are pretty big.
Well, they're massive.
Every time I think of manta rays, I think of that scene from The Simpsons where Lisa's in the ocean. And she's like, "Dad, help!" Because the manta ray keeps swimming around her. She's like stuck in- yes, I'm gonna have a blog, boss. Don't worry.
All right. So super chat from Kuro for $20. Thank you very much. They say I saw Endgame, no spoilers, but my experience was ruined by my fanboy friend yelling so much during the film that I could barely hear. So damn embarrassing. Do you guys have any stories of fans ruining things for you?
First of all, that sucks.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
sorry
Yeah.
that happened.
It
my friend.
sucks if you don't want to be in the sort of the hype moments of it, because there were definitely moments in Endgame that were like hype where the whole audience was like excited, which for Marvel movies I don't mind because like that's sort of the atmosphere for it.
Yeah, it's like a football stadium thing.
Yeah. But then for other movies, it's like, why are you clapping?
Why are you laughing? Why are you doing this? Because I know I have a big one. I've bitched to death about. Well, not bitched. Like I'm pissed off about it.
'Cause
Is that damn time?
My worst experience at like the movies was like with the Goosebumps. Yeah, with the lady that kept asking me questions.
Why is that dummy talking?
And then another one when I went to go see Tomb Raider last year, where there's this woman in front that like kept like talking and like having her phone out, and then finally there was this guy that said, "Excuse me, could you please be quiet?" And then she like,
Dang.
then she just said something again, and then the guy said something again. So
And then they got into arguments.
yeah, I didn't care as much because it was like Tomb Raider, so like.
Well, that's obnoxious. Like, when I went to go see Endgame, for those who don't know, I have a little miniature poodle who gets anxiety, and I have a little camera in my room, in my house, to, like, watch him when I'm gone. Just to see what he's up to, make sure he's okay. So I don't want him to have a stroke or anything. I know it sounds weird. I'm weird. But I sat in an area that's kind of away from everybody else, and I have my light dimmed on my phone to the lowest setting. And I also threw my hoodie over my head and my body where no one could see it, like from the light. And that's how I looked at my phone. I'm very aware of my surroundings, and I don't want to ruin it for everybody else. Like, be quiet. Don't be on your phone. Like, just... Or if you are, like, at least walk out or do something to cover it up, like, completely. It's just simple courtesy things, like... I
Common
don't know.
fucking courtesy and decency.
Yeah, I mean, I hate when people do commentary.
Yeah,
Where it's
Dude,
like,
I hated
shut
that.
the fuck up. Like, there's exceptions, but people are like, oh yeah, I knew he'd be in there. It's like, shut the fuck up. I don't care. Like, be quiet.
yeah, I hate that shit so much.
Oh my gosh.
'Cause I remember
Simpson.
what was it? Fucking Halloween. That whole Halloween shit. Like, that shit pisses me off. Well, you know what's funny is like I got to redeem myself because it almost happened during Us, and I got to punk someone. But it was like what was it? I was in Halloween, and I sat next to this person, and I saw like, okay, whatever. This is just gonna be a thing. And then every time Michael was on screen, he's just like, "Oh shit, man." I was like, "Okay, whatever, like it's cool." But then like he's just like, "Oh shit, I told that bitch not to go in there. I told her." And it's just like, "All right, and then he's just like, "Oh, I told you, yo, man, what you gonna do? Are you gonna get the knife? You gonna get the knife punch?" And I'm just like, and I calmly asked him, I was like, "Bro, I'm sorry, you're being kind of loud. Would you mind giving down?" "Oh shit, fam, I got you, dog," and shit like that. And it's just like, all right. And then like I was like, "Oh shit, this bitch stupid as fuck, my dude. Are you shit? Are you shit?" And it's just like, I was just fuming the entire time. Just like I wanted to swing, so I was just no, like I can't do this. And then what happened at Us? Yeah, it was Us, the movie, that Jordan Peele movie that came out. I was watching it, and for some reason there was just like this crowd that was just like ruining shit behind me, just like talking about like oh my god, can you believe this? And they're like making fun of the bad, like the villain's voice in the movie, like, oh, and I was just like, "Excuse me, can you keep quiet, please?" And he's just like, "Oh yeah, sure, whatever, we'll keep it quiet. Can you believe this guy, whatever?" And I was just like, I just stood up and I was just like, "You want to go talk outside?" And they were just like, no, sir, I'm sorry. And I was just like, okay, like that's all I said was, "I want to go talk outside," and then that was it. And then I was just like, got him. And I did the thing where I threw my traps.
The worst I ever had was this is such a
The rules of movie etiquette are very simple.
Shut up.
Shut up. That's it.
Shut up.
That's it.
That's all you gotta do.
I-
That seems like a PSA for all of
Hear
us.
me out.
Where it's just like,
Yes.
the rules of movie etiquette is very simple. Shut up. Just pay
Here's something
Shut up.
I don't like is when parents bring their kids to any event that requires silence.
Mhm.
Or just common courtesy and manners, and the kids start acting up and screaming. And they're like, "Oh, kids will be kids." It's like movies, plays, church, or plane. It's like, shut your fucking kid up. I'm sorry. like I don't fucking... I'm sorry, but like parents, kids are just kids. I'm like, then you should have had one! Like, because I went to go see Jimmy Neutron.
I can't take the story seriously.
I couldn't even say it without laughing.
What the fuck are you doing?
Back in the
I mean,
day.
you were a kid at the time, so.
I was going to see Jimmy Neutron, and there's this one kid in the audience who I'm being... I know this sounds bad, but I think he was a little bit off. He was on the spectrum. And then he was screaming the entire time, whenever something funny would happen. You're like, ha 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 ha! And it's like, you're ruining Jimmy Neutron for me. Like, please, I want to follow the intricate story, but Kid Me wasn't having it. I was like, shit.
I had a similar story around the same time, but with a better movie. It was with the Powerpuff Girls movie. The first time I saw it, because I saw it twice, and there's a reason I saw it twice, because the first time it was ruined for me.
Stop, slow down. You cut out.
Oh, I cut out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so, yeah, the Powerpuff Girls movie, I saw it twice, but because the first time was ruined for me, because I was looking after my, my step-uncle's kids, at the time, and they were so rowdy, they would, go up and down the aisles of the movie theater, and I could not, tell them to sit down. I was like, wow, this is ruining this for me. So I asked my mom to take me a second time to see it. So.
Oh, no. I'm an asshole when kids do that. I will literally put my foot out and just be like, "Oh, so I'm sorry, young man." What?
You don't want to hear.
Oh, the thing is, they were sort of, well, not exactly related, because step uncle. So I had to make sure they wouldn't be hurt or anything.
Oh,
I got one for you. So this happened recently. Talking about common courtesy. Here's the worst part: is when it's adults, because adults.
Oh yeah.
Are the worst because they have autonomy and they should know better. So Laura and I were flying back from BabsCon. I told you the story already. About to the rest of you. So we got on our plane, 5-hour flight back to Virginia. That's how I feel about that. And Laura and I couldn't sit together because checking in on our flights was being a pain. We were one row separated, where she is in row 35 on the left side of the plane. I was in row 36 on the right side. I was on the aisle seats with this mom and this little kid in my row. And they were, smaller people, which I appreciate, which gives more room for me. And they were being quiet. Well, Laura was sitting next to this dad in the middle seat. She had an aisle seat. And then this kid in the window seat. It's maybe an 8-year-old boy. And Lo took a picture on her phone and then looked back at me and held the phone up towards my direction with the text, like, "Can you believe this?" And the guy's leg was, like, reaching over into Laura's section, like, by a long shot, like, pushing her leg to the side. It was almost going at, like, I don't know.
Degrees.
Enough to be like, what the fuck, dude?
Mhm.
And I had said, "Laura, do you want to switch?" Because I got heated up. I don't like when people push my friends, especially my girlfriend. And I'm like, this guy's going to be wishing that he didn't do this because I'm a fairly large guy. So I'm going to fucking, sit down and not put up with this shit.
Mm-hmm.
And so we switched up. Sat down. The guy pushed his leg kind of like forcefully in my direction. I pushed back, and he pushed back a little bit more. And I looked him in the eye, and I'm not tough. I'm not. I really am not a tough guy. I don't want to be a tough guy if I can avoid it. I just don't like confrontation. But this was pissing me off. And I looked him in the eye, and I said, "Hey, move your leg." And he went, "Well, I," and then he stopped talking and he moved it. Because he was like maybe like in his late 30s, early 40s kind of dad, kind of scraggly, like a little bit of a scrawny guy. And it's not like we're gonna throw fists. I've never thrown fists in my life. I don't want to. But like but like this guy was being an asshole, and it's like, dude, like I operate by a very basic system. Be fair. You're aisle seat, or you're the middle seat. You get both armrests. I will give you that. All right. Move your leg out of my section, though. And he did, and he chilled out a little bit throughout the flight, and we kind of actually like found a peaceful area where like he had to use the bathroom. And I'm like, it's fine. I'll get up. It's fine. Like I just want fairness. That's all I want in life from all human beings. And the kid, this is where we bring in another element to it. The kid was singing the entire time, which is really weird. You can hear him being like, I'm trying to watch JoJo with my headphones on. I can still hear it. And that's when I was like, well, I'm going to unleash hell. I had that big old burrito from the Mexican place before I left. And it was starting to turn up on me, so I was just ripping the nastiest farts. And I could actually hear the kid lean over to his father. "Dad, it smells really bad." And I was like, hell yeah, it does. That went on for like an hour. I just was ripping the nastiest farts. And I'm like, it's like a Thanos meme where it's like, "I'm sorry, little one."
Sorry, you're glad what you're doing.
Or wait, oh, that for a little fart? I don't know. but yeah, I tell you, kids are bad, but kids get the benefit of being stupid, ignorant, young, dumb children who are inexperienced. Parents, though, obnoxious adults, are a plague upon this world.
Yeah.
Before we're talking about Star Wars,
we were talking.
No, we were talking about like when fanboys ruin something.
Right. There was a lady sitting next to me when I was watching Wreck-It Ralph 2. She's not like a fanboy or fangirl or anything, but every time something came up on the screen that she knew about, she's like, to her boyfriend to next to her, she was like,
"Oh,
it's Facebook. Oh, it's Twitter."
I was like, yeah, that's right. I could like feel you beside me, like being like.
It's I like it too. I think it's cool. Twitter's up there. How'd they do that? That costs money, probably. Because I spent money on this movie. I'm damn sure not about to you have like let you ruin it for me. Similarly, I have still only seen Moana once, and that is unfair to Moana because of my mood walking into Moana.
Oh yeah.
I was going to invite my sister to see Moana because I got to see my sister fairly often, but I don't get to do stuff with her very often. So it was during Thanksgiving. I was like, "Yo, you want to go see?" Yo, I don't say that to my sister. I was like, "Hey, do you want to see Moana?" She's like, "Oh yeah, I've been wanting to see that movie for a while." I was like, "Ah, yes, let's go." Brother sister thing, and unfortunately, somehow it wasn't even my sister. Somehow the rest of my family that was like over, not even family, the rest of the people that were attending that Thanksgiving dinner found out, and I ended up having to spend like to invite all of them to go see Moana. This is before I had a job. No, it wasn't. That was right after I got my job. I'm sorry, but it's before I had money. So I had to spend like $100-something to invite everyone to go see Moana. So I just walked in that movie so mad. And I walked out and I was like, wasn't even a good movie. Wasn't even a good. I'm sure it was my movie. I was just mad.
Oh god.
And the last one, it's not a movie, but in season 3, when Twilight got her wings, damn, everyone knew that, and like it was. I'm pretty sure that was the most unavoidable thing like ever.
Yeah.
I'm not even joking when I say my mother knows Twilight has wings. It was that much. I was pretty mad actually.
I was told by when I was at the panel at BabsCon, they said they were actually going to end on season 2, like that was it.
Oh, that would have been fine too. They could have ended at any point other than season 1, I think.
Mm.
Actually, they really shouldn't end on season 6. That's a bad point to end. And end on season 7.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah, went on that for a while.
Yes.
But here's one I'm gonna ask, and then I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Cartoon Network fanatic asks, what are your top 3 favorite voice actors?
Tabitha St. Germain.
So you guys discuss that while I go to the bathroom, and I'll think about it.
Well,
Peter
This-
Cullen. I love to death.
what did he do? His name's so
He's
familiar.
Optimus Prime.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, Peter.
I mean, this is a bit of a cop-out answer, but Mel Blanc. I
Oh,
mean,
and that he was my second. Mel Blanc is like fucking iconic. He's freaking great what he does. Frank Welker is also phenomenal. Frank
Mhm.
Welker is just like amazing what he does. It's like most of the older people. Then like I'd say like Grey Delisle. I really do like. Jeez.
Yeah, I like Gray a lot. She's a sweetheart. I remember when like. Yeah, it's just a foggy
Cadillac
memory.
Gardens.
Yeah, it was Cadillac Gardens, and she and I
I
were
wasn't
walking
even there, but I
down.
remember.
She was a sweetheart. She was. I was kind of shocked that I was like, "Oh shit, you're Azula. You're like Frankie. You're all these roles I grew up with." And she was like the nicest lady. She was asking me questions when we were walking down to the interview room. I was like, "Damn, she's so down to earth and cool." I like her a lot. I would love to see her again today.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah, she
Trying
was
to
like.
think. Trying to think of the third one.
You like E.G. Daily?
She's cool. I like
Yeah,
her
she
just
has
fine.
raspy voices. So like,
Yeah,
oh yeah,
you know-
don't you like that girl?
Yeah, Jenny Slate.
Yeah, Jenny Slate.
Yeah, she was the second one. I'm just trying to think of the third one. Between Tabitha
Girl?
and Jenny Slate, I don't know. Oh no, I just don't know who it is. I have to think.
Like, can you think of like a character?
I mean,
that you not voiced by
honestly,
them?
Queen, whatever I want to be, is actually and I love her voice too because it's super raspy. But that's Tiffany Haddish, and I don't know anything she was in aside from Lego Movie 2. So,
She's a comedian, so.
She killed it. I love that song.
It's a good song.
I still
All the
haven't
songs
seen
in that
movie.
all the songs in that movie are really good. You haven't seen that movie? It's actually quite good.
Okay, I'll check it out when I have the time. Chris Sabat I like a lot. He's a cool guy. Like he's like so down to earth. I've met him. Kakarot. Yeah, dude, he is like All Might, freaking All Might boy. Yeah, I love it. Like he is such a cool guy. He's the most down to earth person you could meet.
Jacob Harris says Christina V. Funny little fact: Christina V beat me in Blaze Blue at an anime
What?
convention. It was really
Really?
funny. Yeah, that was before I was like actually practice fighting games, but it's just a funny
Okay,
scenario.
Did you flirt with her afterwards? Or
No.
is-
No, I did not.
Christina V is fine as hell. All right, I would.
She seemed like a pretty
Oh,
cool
Shantae.
Yeah, dude, she beat Hirosashi's ass in a game, dude. He
Yeah,
was-
she
Oh
did.
yeah.
Like years and years and years ago, yes, I played Blaze Blue against her, and she
was it
definitely
before
beat
she
me.
was famous?
No, she was definitely famous by that
Oh.
point. Who I like a lot of people, but I'm trying to think of like who's like favorite.
Rob
people.
Paulson, John DiMaggio.
Oh yeah, John DiMaggio. I really like.
John's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on.
Don't you like the guy? who plays-
Charles Martinet, the voice of Mario.
Yeah.
Amy Sedaris. There we go.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah. What about
Who she voiced?
Jenny Slate?
Yeah, I definitely. Everyone knows. Yes. Yeah. She's my second. It's Tabitha, Amy Sedaris, and Jenny Slate. Yeah. Jenny Slate has like I just
Love her voice. I hate her on
much.
freaking Parks and Rec, but I love her on her voice.
What's her name again? Mona Lisa, right?
Yeah.
I need to get my money. I hate her and John Ralphio. And it's just,
Yeah, they're
but
brother
we do
and
like
sister
some
or
great
something,
voice
right?
actor work. So it's just like,
Mhm.
Do you guys have any stuff on your Twitter? Just so I don't hog everything.
Let's see.
You're the host, buddy.
You're the host, buddy.
You're the host, man.
You're the man now, dog.
Two.
Mr. Crab.
Oh. So Ryan asks, thoughts on the live action Rugrats movie being confirmed, directed by David Bowers, the director of Flushed Away, Astro Boy, and the Wimpy Kid sequels.
Ooh, that's a bad track record.
That's really bizarre that they're actually gonna do that. Why?
Live action? Is it going to be like Baby Jesus?
CGI live action. So
Wait, how does... is it like CGI live action like Babe? Or like CGI live action like...
I don't know.
Makes me sad. People are just doing this for money. That's all we're doing right now. Just
unless it was like...
money.
Yeah, because literally the only way I could see it is just like it's a Baby Geniuses type deal where they make them talk and they're like babies and I don't know.
It's gonna be a tragic story by Chucky's mom dying.
We got a super chat here from Kevin Guzman. Did you guys hear about the Cartoon Network website hacks?
Yeah.
We learned about it last night.
Ricardo.
Ooh, lad, that is not good.
Saying
Yeah, that was so weird.
Yeah.
Oh, here's a couple of things from Ryan. Favorite Kids WB shows growing up and Fox Kids shows growing up.
Oh, Fox Kids show. One that I actually really like a lot that I had to get a bootleg DVD of was Life with Louie. It's a show about Louie.
Louie Anderson.
Louis Anderson. God, yeah, I love it.
I love Louie Anderson. But like, I really loved that show growing up. And yeah, but besides that, you know, like the common stuff like Spider-Man. A thing that when I go back and rewatch, I actually wasn't the biggest fan of the X-Men 90s cartoon. I liked certain aspects of it, and if it was on, I would watch it, but I wasn't like super in love with it like I was with Spider-Man.
Yeah, it was like the first Marvel cartoon, wasn't it? Like from that era.
Yeah, from that era. It was like the first one because they had like a...
Because that's when they started doing like the crossover stuff.
Yeah, exactly, because they had like Iron Man and the Incredible Hulk and Fantastic Four, and those were like really good shows. Fox Kids shows.
Does Fox Kids, does the Digimon count?
Yeah, you would count, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Because they have that beat the heat with the Digi beat on Fox Kids, you know, like so that'd be
so
definitely.
so Digimon for Fox Kids, Pokemon for Kids WB.
What was that caveman show on Fox Kids? You remember what it
Caveman
was?
show?
It was like a caveman show where a kid had like a talking axe and it was very Dragon Ball-esque, and he was like, "I'm
I remember. I don't know what it was called.
He had, like, an axe, and then like
I think we've talked about it on a podcast before, but I don't remember the name.
Blanking. Oh my god, it was like
Flint the Time Detective. That's
Flint the Time
it.
Detective. Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, I remember I used to watch the hell out of that as a kid, and then like it was like bootleg. Remember they had not Monster Rancher. They had Monster Rancher on Fox Kids too.
Remember the Fighting Foodons?
Fighting Foodons, yes. Oh, you know what? He said Fox Kids, so Fox Box doesn't count, does it?
I don't know.
Because it's like they had Fox Kids and they went to Fox Box, and Fox Box had the 2003 Ninja Turtle series, and I really loved the 2003 Ninja Turtle series.
Was Tiny Toon Adventures on Fox Kids or
WB? That was Kids WB.
Because it was also on Fox Kids at one point, I think.
Yeah, it's the same thing that like happened to Batman.
Yeah, but okay, so for Kids WB, I'll say Tiny Toon Adventures.
Goosebumps was also on Fox Kids.
And for Fox, I guess I'll say Beetlejuice. I like Beetlejuice.
That was on Fox?
Beetlejuice, the cartoon, was on Fox? I think that was on Kids WB.
Was it on Kids WB as well? Is it another one of those? It was on Kids WB as well?
I don't know. I just remember seeing it on Cartoon Network after its run.
Cartoon aired on... Let's find out.
Tiny Toons was also Nickelodeon.
Oh, somebody said Godzilla the series.
Godzilla... I grew up...
Yeah, it's on Fox.
Okay. Because I grew up in the UK during this part, so some shows were different. Like Godzilla was on Cartoon Network. I remember that growing up.
Mm-hmm.
What else? Kids WB. I mean, all their Static Shock was great. I always used to wake up like really excited.
Batman Beyond.
Batman Beyond was great too.
Like most of their shows was just like so. Jackie Chan Adventures,
Ozzy and Drix.
Ozzy and that stupid show that I couldn't stop watching. Man, I'm getting flashbacks to those times. Good times.
Oh yeah, I forgot about this because this came out today. Editman RGG2 asks, "Are you hyped for the Sonic the Hedgehog trailer coming tomorrow with screenshots of Robotnik out now?" Yeah, they have the screenshots of Jim Carrey.
How do you feel
out
about his
now.
Robotnik not being bald?
Yeah, that's so fucking weird.
It looks like he's
Not
cosplaying
good.
Sporticus from freaking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's that show Sporticus was from?
What, Lazy Town?
Lazy Town. Yeah, there we go.
Does not look good, man.
Kefla Lover asks, "What's a quality about yourself that you feel you would want to fix instantly if you had the chance?"
Wait, what was the question now?
Damn, that is a question.
A quality about yourself that you feel you would want to fix instantly if you had the chance. My procrastination, I'd fix that immediately. Or I'd put it off, I don't know.
Mhm.
What do you guys think?
Like, calling me out here.
For me, since I did open up on this before, since I was a kid from the bullying days, and why I go to therapy is because I have a lot of anger issues. I have a lot of repressed anger. Like most of the time, I'm like, I'm happy, it's me, it's Jax, it's happy, you know, stuff like that. But that's to help me, like, prevent myself from being angry. Because I sort of feel like the Hulk in a way, because it's just like I have this like bubble right here of just like I'm full of rage and just pissed off every single day of my life. I don't know why. I just like repressed anger, and I go to therapy and I talk about it. And what helps me with it is meditation, working out, finding puns to make me laugh. Talking to you guys helps me like a lot, or talking to close friends helps me a lot, or talking to my family. But like I'm constantly just like in this state of just like I'm angry for no fucking reason, and I really don't like it, and I just want it to go away. So like that be my thing. Like I hate it. Just like eating me up inside every day.
I don't want to be the person that says I can't think of anything because it makes me sound like I'm perfect, and God knows I'm not.
No one, literally no one's perfect
No one.
ever.
Except Cell.
Wow. Go home.
All right, I am home.
Thank you.
Sarah, can you think of anything?
Discipline. I wish I would, and I've
Yeah.
worked on it. But there are moments where I lapsed because discipline is one of the biggest keystone, keystone, whatever. Like use it discipline for work, for healthy relationships, for exercise, for going to bed on time. Just I have gotten better, but there's still a lot of things where I drop the ball and I just kind of lose focus.
Let me alley-oop it to you whenever you need it. Because I'm here for you, bro.
I love you. You're a good guy.
I try to be.
You're a good man, Theon.
No.
Speaking of
I
that-
understood that reference.
Speaking of that, Waddles asks, have you enjoyed Game of Thrones so far?
I like
guess
that
because
episode
this
last night,
season.
But apparently a lot of people are mixed on it, and I was just like, oh, okay.
I stand where the show needs to be concluded before we draw, because there's 3 episodes left. There might be something more to it.
Yeah.
So
Well, I mean, like,
whenever,
oh, go ahead.
but I mean, it's weird where we stand with it because I see where the complaints are coming from. I don't know if there's spoilers or not, so I gotta be careful. But like, I don't know. I have faith that the show will still wrap up in a good way. Because like,
yeah, I mean,
yes,
the final episode is going to be 2 hours.
Jesus Christ.
That's like a movie. Well,
Yeah.
the last night's episode was like a.
Yeah, it was. I mean, last night's episode was a movie, but it was like a 1.5 hour battle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there you go, a movie.
I'm gonna wait and see what happens.
Yeah. But I've enjoyed it so far.
I feel terrible. I can't call with an answer to this question.
Del18 asks, it's been a while, but when do you think you're going to do more streaming on your Twitch channel? I'm still subscribed to this day. Oh, you don't have to keep subscribing if you don't want to. Because I have no idea when I'll stream games again. I've been trying to focus more on, like, working on stuff rather than streaming.
Right.
And just only streaming when I do, like, podcasts. So I have no idea when I'll be doing that again. Nathaniel Foga asks, thoughts on the final Godzilla King of Monsters trailer?
I didn't
Looks
watch it.
good.
So
But I won't say anything else. That's it.
Yeah, it was. I saw it before. On my second viewing of Endgame, it was really good. I'm excited to see it.
I was talking about this last night. This isn't a spoiler, but like something I'm glad they're taking advantage of in this movie is the bioluminescence and like the colors of the monsters, because like Game of Thrones, the biggest complaint last night was that it was hard to watch because of the colors.
yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that something was wrong with my TV.
Though I think it's also because of the streaming quality.
Yes, they
of it.
fucked up.
Yeah, because the streaming
be
quality,
surprised.
even like on the TV that we have, because our TV's like a 4K TV, but the streaming quality, I think it's only like 1080, but it's also compressed, so through streaming, so it's going to look a little like look like it has some artifacts when it's like super dark. So yeah,
Oh.
It's yeah, I mean, like, for all I know, it might look great on Blu-ray, where it's like, holy shit.
oh yeah,
like,
yeah. If it's
an
like
amazing battle.
uncompressed, it probably looks really good.
I feel bad for the folks who made the episode and like fucking HBO fucked it up or something.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I figured out my answer to that previous question, by the way.
What?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I wish I was better at knowing when it is socially acceptable to call out people on their garbage, because it's really frustrating being in a big group of people and like one person needs to be called out, but you don't want to like be the one guy that makes it awkward for everyone. But that scenario keeps coming up so often, and then you never actually call anyone out, so they get away with their bullshit. And
It's
it's like
your job.
What? No, just in life.
Oh,
in
okay.
general. And it's like sometimes you just gotta call people out and make it awkward for everyone. Sometimes you just gotta do it.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard finding that balance, because there's nothing more frustrating than being like, they got away with being a dick, and that's really annoying.
Well, do you? Well, what's like an example of like them like saying? Is it just like them saying like something like, you know, really homophobic or racist or something like that, and you're just like, oh well, that's just.
It's something like you just don't agree with. Like, for example, my sister, I was with my brother, my cousin, who I rarely ever see. See, that's the part where it's like I don't want to call her out. I was with my brother, my cousin that I don't see, my sister, and myself, and we were going to eat at a restaurant. And I opened up the door, and I walked in, and my sister pulled me back out, and she said, "Ladies first." And I was just gonna call her out. I was like, "Why? Literally, why are you born into privilege?" But
right then.
I was like, my cousin's here. I'm not gonna make a scene. But like in hindsight, I'm like, should have made a scene. Really should have. I wish I was better at like being quick on deciding whether I want to call someone out or not. But I'm really bad at it.
Yeah.
So there you go. That's what I want to improve.
Okay.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Question from Ozzy All here. Thoughts on Netflix making an adult animated series called Inside Job with Alex Hirsch helming as the executive producer? I didn't know that was happening.
That word, those two words. No, inside job.
Oh, okay.
Inside. Oh my god.
But that's
Oh, that
I don't
was an
know what
inside
kind of-
joke then.
Yes, I don't know what kind of adult show Alex Hirsch would make, but I'm interested.
Yeah, because Gravity Falls is like hilarious. So, but he's an executive producer though, so he's not like writing.
He's
it
not
or
the
directing
writer,
it
yeah,
or
yeah,
anything.
okay.
So yeah. Yeah, I'm interested to see it though. The Netflix animation stuff has been really good. So
Mhm. They got to do it because other people making their streaming services. They gotta.
Yeah.
They're taking it more seriously too, which I appreciate.
Mhm.
yeah.
Hmm.
Delayteen asks. Oh, did you have something?
Oh no.
Delayteen asks, what's an item you consider good product but bad pricing?
Phones.
Yeah.
You say porn?
Shut up.
You know, you're kind of right.
Adobe products. Wow.
Oh yeah, Adobe
That's,
stuff.
that's,
Yeah,
that's what a Deli 18 said. Yeah.
Adobe stuff, or like friggin' editing programs in general.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah. Unless you can find it like for like we were able to get like Vegas stuff from Humble Bundle for like $20.
Isn't
That
like
was really great.
Photoshop a thing if you get it
not like a pirate. You have to get it like it's like a
Yeah,
subscription thing.
Adobe changed it to where
It's
you have to
ridiculous.
subscribe for it now.
It's
That's
Like
so
you
ridiculous.
dumb.
can't just pay for it once. It's
That's so
it,
dumb.
it's really dumb because like what if you only need like a couple of different programs
Mhm.
instead of like if you need like Photoshop and Premiere and like Illustrator and all that, why don't you just pay for those and not the others? I think there's
Right.
ones where you can like pick and choose which ones you want, but
Microsoft
It's so
Office is the
stupid.
same thing. I just have the
oh, they
versions
changed
right
Office to
before-
that?
Yeah, Office has been that way for a while. I just have the versions right before they changed the subscription. I'm like,
Exactly.
this is where I'm stuck forever, I guess.
Yeah.
Also, AutoCAD software, oh my
Oh,
Lord,
yeah.
it's so expensive.
That's where like, oh, these are meant for businesses.
Yeah, right.
So we're gonna charge them.
Right. There's no reason it should be anywhere near.
So
that
it's
expensive.
mainly software. Software, yeah, software is like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. It's meant for companies, and it's like, come on, guys.
Yeah.
What about the everyday man?
Or the price for companies.
Mm-hmm. There are definitely more things too. Good products, which is ludicrously priced.
Yeah.
Like, oh my gosh, I don't know if it completely fits the bill, but like, I'm sure someone knows more about TVs than me. But like, I'll look at a TV, like a 55-inch TV. I'm like, okay, it's in like that. I forget how much TVs cost now, but I'll just make like a figure just to show my point. Like, okay, a 50-inch TV or 55-inch TV is like a 1,000. Sure, cool, great. 65-inch, okay, goes up to like 1,700 is like, okay, the extra 10 inches, I can handle that. You get a 75-inch is like $4,500. What? Where's all that extra money
Yeah,
going?
TVs have been like going down a lot.
Mhm.
Cause
Yeah,
like
that's the beauty of technology.
yeah. Because I was just in Walmart today and I saw like 55-inch ones for like 400. So I was like, holy shit. Yeah.
Right, but are they good?
It was like Sharp.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. I know it wasn't asked on Twitter, but Purple Inkling asked, here's
I
Sashi
see.
Hood. I know, it got rejected.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
it got retracted.
I still want
Because we all know.
What was the message? I didn't even see it.
It was like, who would win in a rap battle, you or Jackson? I was like, Hero. He's a musical genius, all right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't rap for diddly dang nothing.
Yo, the name is Jax. These are the facts. When I'm in the gym, always hitting new max.
There you go, better than I can do. He rhymes. I can't even rhyme zero things.
I don't
okay?
give a damn, yo. This is who I be. Ripped like those niggas from Dragon Ball Z. Oh!
See, there you go. There you go.
Oh, God.
Oh my God.
I do other black people things like can't even think of one.
Do you suffer from BCPB?
I I don't suffer from BCPB. I don't.
Have we?
Okay.
But
I got a question after you go.
Uh-huh.
After you say something.
I'm really good at stealing the ball, but I cannot shoot the ball to save my life.
Okay.
No, like I am on like a next level when it comes to stealing this
Can
basketball.
you dribble?
What? Yeah, I can play basketball just fine. Every part of basketball I'm actually quite good at, except for
Shooting.
shooting.
Oh.
I don't like make 1 in 40 shots. I am not even joking. It is atrocious, my guy.
I was gonna ask, have all of us like played like a sport together at a convention before? I don't think we ever
What?
have.
We played dodgeball. We played dodgeball on the trampoline.
Oh yeah, we did play dodgeball at the.
We all did that.
Yeah,
The climb across.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Across the thing. That was fun.
I got. How many did I get? I think I got like.
You got like 4 out of 5.
I think it was 5 out of 8.
No, it was 4 out of. Wasn't it like there's 6 obstacles?
Yeah, I thought there were 8. For some reason, I thought there were 8.
Hold on.
I'm pretty sure there's 8 actually.
Yeah. Okay.
And I think I got 6 out of 8 actually. There was. Oh my god, the one where you have to like balance on little
With the
circle
ball.
things.
Yo.
The balls. That's the
That
last.
was impossible.
That one.
Because I
hurts.
got like 7 out of 8. I remember like it was me, and then you, and then I think Matt, and then Paleo, and then like I think it was. But
No, if you got 7 out of 8, then I definitely got 5 out of 8. Right? Okay. I definitely didn't pass the last one because that's for people who.
Yeah, the
actually
last
work
one is
out.
where I fell off, where you had to like grab it. That's where I like, failed.
Right.
Yeah, those are hard.
They are quite hard.
It's just like
You look at them and you're like, dude, I can do that, and you actually try. You're like, dude, I can't do that. I can't do it.
It was
Yeah.
shaking.
All right. So Ryan Walterson asked this thing, and then I'll see if there's any like newer stuff, and then we'll end the podcast. Thoughts on Canada now having a 24/7 Adult Swim channel?
Oh, good
So-
for them.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
good for
how
them.
I feel.
I don't understand why Canada gets it and we don't.
Dun,
That's
Does it play like classic Adult Swim shows?
I
'Cause-
assume so. I
Okay.
assume it would.
As long as it plays classic stuff, then that's
Yeah, like home
that's-
movies and
home
Space Ghost.
movies and Aqua Teen Hunger Force and Sea Life 2021 and
Yeah.
Harvey Birdman Attorney at Law and Saddle Rash and all this.
Yeah. All right. So I think I'm gonna end the podcast here. So I guess we'll see you. Actually, hold on. We might not see you for a
will
while
see you.
because this weekend I'm going to be going to Sabres, and then after we get
This
back
weekend?
this coming weekend, yeah, I'm going to come on Sunday.
All right, cool. You can hang out while I get my work done for videos. That's completely fine.
Yeah, because let's see here. Yeah, I think
Sabre's going on vacation.
We can go see Ugly Dolls.
No, I'm gonna see that before I visit.
Oh, but it's more hyped up than fucking Endgame.
Don't spoil Ugly Dolls, even though the trailer reveals everything.
No, LOL, Ralph Lammo. All right.
But yeah, we'll probably have a. I don't know if we'll have a.
We'll get some. We'll do some videos, you and I.
Yeah, we might do a podcast before MomoCon or after. It'll probably be
We do it
before.
the week of Momo. No, yeah.
Yeah, it'll probably be the week of MomoCon. We'll have the that Monday. So that's probably gonna be the next one because I'm gonna be gone at Sabres for a couple weeks. So
A couple of weeks. Wow.
yeah,
Yeah, he's gonna be here for a while, but
yeah, because I gotta look after his doggy.
I'm gonna make him a little bedroom with a little basketball hoop because that's what
A
bedrooms
little
have.
dolphin little thing he can put up.
Oh. Put a little
dolphin
fleshlight in the dolphin.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, we'll see you guys next time, whenever that is. I'll let you guys know on Twitter and on the channel. So bye everybody.
Bye.
Farewell. Bye, me.
Oh,